it is learning something different and knowing that you can never learn enough.
Yes, this is an unlimited, let's see, let me think. This is an unlimited source of income. It's an unlimited gratitude feeling that you'll receive once you help someone uh, buy a home, buy their first home, do something that they didn't think that they would be able to do or accomplish. It's it's you're kind of never off work, so be prepared. Your phone is now your best friend.
Be flexible.
Yes, and you have to be flexible. You have to be flexible. So those are the upsides to it. I'm not gonna scare y'all because I need to
Oh,
get
I'm
y'all
not
started.
scared. I've been looking on YouTube and getting ideas and just uh, motivational speakers and just speakers in general about the field. And they did say that a lot of the time your calls are going to be before 9 o'clock and after 5. So I'm ready.
Okay, okay. Just make sure you pick up the phone because that's they want to hear you. They
Yeah,
really
yeah.
want to hear you on the other end,
Yeah.
even though you have to somehow still try to find a balance to do your work and your personal and family life. There is a complete balance, but they're going to invade our clients. You guys invade our space, but it's okay.
Come on.
Can they talk a little bit about their decision to come to Keys Realty Group and what led them to come to Keys Realty Group and their experience with getting their license and just kind of give the viewers a overall view of their experience and what they could kind of expect.
There you go. You just said it best. So, which one you want to answer first? Which one of y'all want to go
Right.
first?
I can I can go. So I like to talk.
You heard.
But
You're in
yeah,
the
I
right
came-
field, by the way.
So that's Latoya over there. Just in case y'all
Hey,
wanted to know,
y'all.
she is not. I don't know why I'm trying to put. I should put. I'm gonna put y'all all on my Facebook Live page. It's just focused. It's staying on me right now. But go ahead. But go ahead. You can speak.
So yeah, I joined Key Realty Group because I know that they are a trusted brokerage firm. From the process for me starting, well, actually, I asked if I should get into it, and she was like, "Yeah, come on." I mean, she just motivated me. And from the time that I started classes until the end, I mean, Key Realty Group was there pushing me and like asking me if I needed help studying and all that stuff. So that was great. The support behind me was good. And I also wanted to get involved with a brokerage firm that was in the community, and Key Realty Group is really in the community. I helped volunteer a couple times, and I just love that. So I think that they're serving the community well. It's not all about making money. It's all serving the community and helping people. So
Aw,
yeah.
thanks. How about you, Miss Johnston?
For me, I would say I chose Keys Realty Group because I know it has been around for a while, and I know that Ms. Looney is very knowledgeable about the things, how to go about things and how to do certain things. And I just want to learn everything she knows at this point. So I know for a fact she'll direct me in the right direction and where I need to be and where I want to go. So it was just kind of inevitable for me. As far as the process of getting the real estate license, most definitely I had 100% support from Keys Realty Group and my family and my peers. Just everybody pushing me. So it was kind of it was a go for me, and I'm here now. So
Aw, yeah. Oh, I think LaQuina wanted y'all to talk about the test.
oh
Just know, it's different experience. Just how
Yes.
life is
Yeah.
different for everybody.
yes,
Yeah.
it definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the test was, I just had a brother-in-law ask me about it. I was just like, it's a lot of information at one time. I have a lot of stuff going on with, like, I have a second job. So while I was working there, it allowed me to study a lot more than at home. So I just took advantage of every minute I had to study because that is needed. You definitely need to know your terms to pass the test. So, and I passed it on the first try. Yay.
Congratulations.
That
We are
deserves a
totally
round of
applause.
gonna
Yeah.
give you a round of applause.
Yeah,
for
that's a
that.
serious test.
I was motivated. I was very determined
Yeah.
to pass this
And
test
that's
on the
what
first
you
time.
and that's what you need in this field. You have to be motivated. You have to be disciplined, and you definitely have to decide how to allocate time
Yeah.
to accomplish. We ain't gonna put you on the spot.
It's all good.
We ain't even gonna put you on the spot.
As far as the test goes, it was very. You got to stay focused. I will say that you have to stay focused, and you have to study long hours. You have to put in the work if you want the results, and that's what I'll say. Definitely put in the work to get the results. So,
And that's anything in life.
most definitely.
So again, if you are thinking about a career in real estate, Keys Realty Group is looking for realtors to join the team. We are a growing brokerage, and we are looking for you. So you can give us a call at our office, 816-469-5350. So that's enough of the shameless plug about us looking for realtors. So since we're talking about events and what's going on, we have officially announced that we're going to do a fall Kansas City Homes Tour experience.
Woohoo!
Super excited about that. Latoya's husband actually volunteered for the one that we did in the spring. So it was awesome. And this one we're going to do bigger and better things. We're going to have more homes, more vendors, more resources, just more information for the community to be able to buy a home or be educated on how to get a home. And even beyond that, just the resources that we've tapped into to be able to share with the community. It's going to be awesome. So look out for that information. The tour and the kickoff is going to be October 6th and October 7th. We're going to be sending out a lot of information. We'll start doing a lot of advertising about that starting next week. And I'm just excited for you ladies to be a part of it. It's a great time to be in real estate.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Thanks for having me.
I really want to encourage some of the viewers that are listening to think about that fall homes tour and exactly what can you get from it. Meaning, it's nice to come out and see what's going on with the community, but we're in August here. We have a falls tour that's coming around in fall. So what do you need to do to prepare so when that time comes, could you potentially purchase a house? Those are the things I want some of our viewers to kind of consider. That's one of the things that we're trying to do with all the clients that we have, is trying to prepare them. So it'd be nice if we could have some clients that come out during the tour that could actually take advantage and actually purchase and take advantage of everything that and all the information that we're given. It's just not a community event. So
Oh no, it's definitely with a purpose, and this is an event that you won't want to miss. We are going to make the homes more affordable this time, so we have a lot of homes that are going to start at about $65,000 a year. And if you know anything about mortgages and payments, a $65,000 a year house is about $400, $300 to $400 a month. So when we tell you that you can literally own and buy a home for less than you pay in rent,
It's cheaper.
we're really serious about that. And these aren't just any homes. These homes are going to be recently renovated and new construction homes. So I'm excited to be bringing it back to our city and our community, and I hope that everybody.
hold on. She tried to downplay this renovation thing. She downplays it so much. Y'all don't know how my girl work when it comes to renovation. I just sit back and watch her because I'm learning myself. But when it comes to the paint, to the roof, to the nails and studs, all the way down to the everything, this girl is making sure that everything is done correctly in every single last one of her houses that she worked with. She's not playing no games. So she kind of downplayed that remodeling thing. She said it real swiftly. It rolled off her tongue right on into the rest of the sentence. But when it comes to remodeling, I think that was one of the decisions or one of the things that made me make the decision when I do background check. You know, you could tell me one thing, I got to know what I'm talking about. When I looked her up and I saw everything that she was doing, from renovations to what she's done in the community, she talks about it, but she's so modest. Oh my God. But for real, she knows what she's doing, and the fact that she's putting it out there. These are houses, some of these houses she's actually remodeled. She's had a hand in, a fingerprint in. So just know, if we're gonna be selling it, we selling something. This is not the house that Jack built. Let me just say that.
I don't even know what that means.
You okay? I'm dating myself. Clearly.
Hold on. Y'all know I'm a little slow. I don't know who Jack is. So.
It's a Aretha Franklin song.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
This
have
is
to.
definitely not the house that Jack built. Okay, so just think about that. You definitely looking at quality.
Okay, okay, cool. And not only these homes, the homes on the tour, we are welcoming all investors who
Yes.
have a home that they want to put up for sale to join the tour. We're welcoming all builders who have a home coming up to add that to the tour. So this isn't just homes that are listed by Keys Realty Group or owned by somebody who is affiliated with Keys Realty Group. This is for everybody out here who's renovating homes and plan to sell them. So this is open for everybody: realtors, investors, builders. Get in contact with us. We'll be, if we don't contact you, contact us, because we're going to be really, really starting to promote this in the next couple of weeks.
And this is an opportunity if you have a house that you're trying to sell around that time frame. This is an opportunity for you to get some exposure and get the communities to actually look at the house that you're trying to sell. So it's a win-win for both sides on that.
It is. And we'll be bringing a lot of foot traffic to your home. So yes, please consider putting your homes on the tour. So,
Hold on, they were at the homes tour, right?
My husband.
Okay, your husband was. What did you think? You didn't come to the home
She
tour?
didn't. She
I was
came.
late.
Yeah, she was late. She didn't. She wasn't able to experience. You know
No,
what?
no.
The bus tour or anything. So Alan was on the bus tour
Yeah.
though, wasn't he, Toy?
Yes.
Any feedback from him?
Oh, he came back and he was like, "Your girl doing her thing." He was. I mean, he was just like amazed by. It was just so professional. You had metro buses reserved to transport the people to the homes. The homes were really nice. He was excited about the whole thing, and he's actually looking into getting his license. So,
Come on down, Alan. Come on down, Alan, because we know you're a social media. You're a
Oh,
social
man.
media guy. So
yeah, he's funny.
I know that's a nice way to put it. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I live vicariously through his Facebook page, I must say. Okay, I know last month we told you guys that we were doing a community fun day, and we did. It was awesome. Any and everybody who came out, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, because I enjoyed myself. I just want y'all to know that I must not be as young as I used to be, because after kickball and the obstacle course and double dutching, but these people don't know how to turn a double dutch rope, but I couldn't walk for 2 days. So, yeah, my bones is getting kind of old, but the community fun day was awesome. I thank everybody who came out and supported it, everybody who showed up. You guys were awesome. And I won. And Tannen, if you're listening to this, I beat you. That was a shout out. That was a shameless plug that I beat you. Oh, I beat you too, didn't I? I beat you too, didn't I, Nene? I beat y'all.
I don't recall.
Yes, you did. I got the video. In case you don't know, I will post it. So, yeah, the community fun day was awesome. It was a success. Our backpacks, awesome. So we have 200 backpacks that we will be passing out to selected schools. We were initially going to just let people come and get them, but we made a conscious decision to take them to where they're actually needed. So we're going to be taking them over there to Restart, to their teenage shelter, and we're going to take them to a mother's refuge, and we're selecting a couple middle schools and a couple high schools to go and take them to, so that the teachers can distribute them to the individuals who really need it. So I want to thank you to everyone who supported the school drive. Barbara Washington, thank you for the backpack. She donated 200 backpacks. You rock. And countless other people who supported us as well. And
Hey everybody, we are about to go live on KUAW, so you can tune in if you want to hear what we're talking about today.
Okay, so we also talked about the launch of that. We also talked about the launch of the neighborhood, the Wells Fargo neighborhood lift program. So anybody who was able to take advantage of the neighborhood lift program, we'd like to hear from you guys. Give us a call up here at the studio. We just want to hear the experience that you're having thus far. Give us a call, 816-599-6893. I actually have a few clients who are currently taking advantage of the $15,000. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's the $15,000 down payment assistance that Wells Fargo is teaming up with Westside Housing, and they're giving out to people who want to buy a home in Cass, Clay, or Jackson County, which is great. I mean, just think about it. You're going into a home with equity. That's awesome. And a lot of the approved lenders for that program also offer a closing cost. So you're essentially coming out of little to no money to be able to buy a home. There are some stipulations in those in the terms, but overall it's an awesome program. There's still money out there. I know I posted it on our Facebook page. I posted it on our Instagram page. Those $15,000 certificates are not all gone, so it's kind of strenuous because you have to be able to be under contract within 60 days. So that kind of puts the fire underneath not only us as realtors, but you as a buyer to make a decision as to which home you want and to actually put an offer in on it. LaQuina, did you get any client that got that was able to get the money from Wells Fargo?
No, actually, I didn't. I did go down there that Saturday just to kind of check it out, just to kind of see how it was. I had a client that went down there. But like you said, the money is still there. In order to get the money, you have to qualify for a loan, right? So that's one of the ways that you actually filter people out. So it could have been 600 people that went down there. If all of them didn't qualify for that loan or didn't already have a qualification for a loan, then they wasn't able to get it. So that's the reason why we have still a supply for it, which is perfect because I know it's still a demand for it. So it's just all about finding more people that can actually qualify for it. I think that people were under the impression that they missed the boat on that. So if we have clients or potential clients that's out there that's still wanting to take advantage of that program, please give us a call and contact us so we can definitely get you that money.
Yeah, so if you're interested in seeing if you can qualify, give us a call at 816-469-5350, and we'll be more than happy to tell you how to do it, set you up with the people, and get you going because it's still money out there to receive.
But yeah, when I went down there Saturday, it really wasn't a whole lot of people down there, which I was kind of surprised, but it was definitely in the cut. It took me 30 minutes of walking around to find it. It was downstairs. Yeah, and
I was
at
Border Hall.
Yep, and
you were down there too.
No, it sounds secretive though.
It wasn't secretive. It really wasn't. It wasn't secretive
I'm
at all.
telling you, it was like me and 3 other people that was just like trying to open up certain doors, and the doors wouldn't open. And then we went over to the other building, and I said, "Oh, I saw you over there." So we both, but we ended up finding where it was, and they took care of them from there. But yeah.
So it wasn't signs?
There was no signs outside. It was none. Like, if you was outside, you would not have known that anything was going on at Bartle Hall. I went from one building to the next, to the other entrance, because, you know, they all connect. So I was able to find where it was. So I just kind of texted my client, make sure that she got where she needed to go. But, yeah, it wasn't easy.
It was. Well, obviously, it's not so easy to get qualified either, I suppose, but that's why it's important to stay ready as opposed to getting ready at the last when you hear about things like this. So with that being said, we will start hosting credit and budget seminars every week, starting in 2 weeks leading up to the homes tour, so that we can get you in a position to be able to buy, even if it's not at the tour soon after. So we just want to get everybody in a buying position. You down for this? You down to give up one day out of your weekend?
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy.
I might probably do that anyway with showings and stuff. I mean, that comes with the job.
Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
I don't do nothing on weekends.
Y'all can give a one day.
anyway.
Right. Oh, you think you work 7 days now? You really gonna be working 7 days.
Ain't nobody looking at a house during club hours. I'll be alright.
What you talking about? What you talking about, Willie?
I'll be alright.
You know what? Talking about club hours. So, are you old enough to go to the club? Yeah.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
I thought you was talking to me.
Oh no. I know
like-
you old enough to go to the club. I know you old enough to go. I think I seen you on the club poster
Probably
before.
wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? How old are you? Well, you don't have to say, but you don't have to say how old you are. But thinking back, this is about the same time I started my career in real estate.
I didn't know that.
I was 21 years old.
Interesting.
Wow, I was 21 years old, and this is 2 years later. It is 2 years later, and I'm still here. No, seriously. Wow, this is awesome. Do you know where you can be in 10 years starting so young?
And not stopping. And
I'm
not
hoping,
giving up.
I'm hoping to find out. So.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't take a break like I took a break. I took a break, but wow, I'm getting old, y'all. I really am getting old. I can't even remember 21.
And that's one of the things that you guys have to think about. When you become an independent contractor, when you start working for yourself, you start learning things about yourself that you didn't know. One of the major keys is never give up. And it's so easily to do because, you know, your job starts and ends with you. Sometimes you don't want to do nothing. Sometimes you feel like conquering the world. You know, it depends on the day. But it's the type of job where, you know, your output all has to do with your input. So I say just stay motivated and stay on the right track. And even when you feel like you don't have anything to do, you always have something to do. It's always something to do.
Yeah, it's always preparing for the next thing,
Yeah.
preparing for what's coming, you know, just kind of whether it's education, looking at the market, seeing what event is happening.
Meeting people.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten majority of my clients meeting random people. Like honestly, I know that sounds really weird.
It's
Just
like, okay.
meeting random people. Hey, how you doing? Want to buy a house? That's usually kind of how. I don't,
Yeah, that is kind of how it goes.
It really
No,
is.
seriously, I'm not even gonna joke. LaQuina will talk to anybody.
I will.
That's good.
She will talk to anybody anytime, and she will be trying to sell you some water if you look thirsty.
I tried to sell a millionaire house once. Like, you sure you don't want to invest in this property? It's $30,000. I know it's a little high for that area. You know, I'm just having this whole conversation. He's like, honey, I can buy all the houses in the neighborhood if I really wanted to. I was like, well, you know, I gotta give you my spiel, gotta give you my elevator speech. It didn't work on you, but hey, next bus coming in 15 minutes, right?
Right.
So
Right, most definitely.
I did it for the next person. But that's what you want to do. I mean, the worst that somebody could tell you is no. Okay, you said no, but what about the next person? And don't worry about the people that you know. You know, because they know you as mama, or they know you as, you know, whatever, the girl from school, the 21-year-old or whatever. But when they know you as a real estate agent, if that's that first interaction with you, it speaks volumes on how they will work with you going forward, because they know you as just that and nothing else.
Terrence.
Yes.
Hey, Terrence.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Did you miss us?
Yeah, where y'all been?
Man, we've been out here trying to
Get
Sell
these
houses.
keys.
sell some houses. We're trying to get the keys to KFC. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Did you say KFC or K?
Hey, I don't want the keys to KFC.
Okay.
I want the keys to
We don't want no
Kansas
big
City.
chicken dinner.
Okay.
So we got anything? Anybody over there who has any questions or anything? My Facebook Live went down, y'all. I knew it was
if
going
you wanna,
to.
Go to Facebook Live. You go to KUAW 985. You can see us live on Facebook Live. Let's see here. Forrest Tyson, he just joined.
Oh, hey, Forrest. How are you?
He said, "Afternoon, ladies."
After
And-
how you
hold on, I
doing?
ain't finished.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're going to hold on.
He
Bad,
said,
right.
"Afternoon, ladies. and Miss Loney too.
Oh,
LOL.
well, I guess I am not a lady.
Our woman.
I'm a woman. Hey, Mr. Tyson. You
And,
know,
go ahead.
so tell him I need to.
Well, he's listening.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Tyson, I need to meet with you. So put me on your schedule for Friday, if possible.
And Debbie Top, she just joined.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, baby.
Janelle Williams, she said hello.
Hi,
Hey.
Janelle.
Hi.
Leanne Zimmerman, she's waving at you.
Hey.
I think that's about it.
Okay, cool.
I think that one of the things we were discussing on our way here was talking about like the expectations of the buyers. So can you kind of go over that a little bit? Like how do we set those expectations when we sit down with the buyer?
Okay. So, as anything, sometimes we can have unrealistic expectations, but you have to think in the boundaries of what you qualify for, where you're comfortable at keeping your payments. So, I'm just going to say, for instance, I have a client, or there's a client out there who wants a 5-bedroom house, 2.5 bath, a 2-car garage, and a finished basement for $80,000. And they want it completely finished, not to where they have to go in and do any work. Well, buyers, I'm sorry, that's really unrealistic in our market here in Kansas City. You're not going to get 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, and a finished basement for $80,000. So that's where we have to, unfortunately, be the person to kind of keep you realistic. So realistically, for this amount, depending on where they want to be, what you can expect and possibly get is a 3-bedroom with the unfinished basement, but you can possibly come in and finish the basement and or add a bathroom to it. You could possibly get a 2-car garage, but you can most definitely get a 1-car garage. But you have to be realistic in your expectations, and you can't let the fact that at this moment, because you only qualify for $80,000 and this is what you want, you can't let, and you're unable to get it, you can't let that be the reason why you're not going to buy a house, period. That doesn't really make any sense, because when it's your home, you're adding value and equity to your own life, as opposed to renting from someone, and you're getting those, but you're not getting any of the benefits of home ownership, because you can always sell that house later, you can always lease it out, or once you make more money, you can always then qualify for what it is that you're really looking for. So you have to be realistic in your expectations, and when you're not, unfortunately, what the words that come through our mouths can seem like we're being rude and harsh, but we're just trying to be real with you. Yeah, let's be realistic here. This is what you can get. This is what you should expect to get. Now, if we by chance happen to find something closer to those, then hey, let's jump on it. But you have to be realistic, and that's our job, to help you be realistic in what you're and what the expectation should be with what you're able to afford. Did that hello?
Yeah, that basically answered the question. I think when we was talking about it earlier, we talked about those things. One of the things we discussed was how much can you afford a month, when considering the type of house you want. I think you kind of gave an example of like a $400 rent, and kind of what type of house, how much house you can get. I think that's really, really important, because as real estate agents, we're looking at the market on a regular basis, so we know kind of what's out there. It's kind of like somebody that owns a car lot. They know exactly every car that's out there. They're looking at it every day. They know what the inventory is looking like, and that's the same thing with us. From a seller's perspective, what do you think, as far as setting the expectations to some of our sellers? How do you go about that?
As far as what? As far as them
Pricing.
pricing?
We didn't discuss this on our way here.
She done put me on the spot.
I went off the dome a little bit.
Nah, it's okay.
She got it.
I
That's
say it
why
all
I
the
did it. I
time.
know she got it.
I say it all the time. We think that because it's ours, it's worth way more than what it actually is. So, am I the bearer of bad news or something to people? Because am I the person that it has to sit there and say, I know this is what you want, but based on the comparisons in your area and based on your home itself, your home is only worth this. Sometimes it's received, sometimes it's not. But it's only to help you out. Nobody wants a house that's going to sit on the market for months just because they feel a value is this amount, in all actuality is this amount, and because you don't want to listen to your realtor because you want what you want, then it's sitting there. So you have to be kind of realistic. I think I haven't had anybody like that lately. Everybody is kind of like been easy breezy, and that's very seldom. I'm sorry, I'm making noise. So yeah, so lately, hey, everybody's been smooth sailing, and I am going to go ahead and enjoy that, because now that I've said that, my next client probably will not be very smooth sailing. But yeah, you have to listen to your realtor. That's what we're here for. Yes, you have to trust in us. That's the reason why you hire us. That's the reason why we do what we do. We know we do this all day long. We eat, breathe, and sleep real estate, market, homes, houses. So just listen to us when we give you the advice. It's only to help make the situation and transaction as smooth as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I say something about the market? So I think also the buyers are stuck in like the 2008 when you can buy a house real cheap. And we're not there anymore, buyers.
You are so right.
Yeah, this is a seller's market these days.
Yeah, the market is coming back up, and these houses are selling for what they are truly worth now. So you have to be a little bit flexible and realistic about what you want and how much you're wanting to pay and what you qualify for.
We talked about blind bidding. There are certain areas in Kansas City that's really hot. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, it's hot. You look at a listing one day and it's gone the next. People are bidding on houses before they even look at them, which is a scary thing. They're bidding on houses more than the value of the home and the appraisal value of the home, just so they can get their offers in and taken. So I mean, it is definitely a seller's market, and I think it's important to understand what your real estate agent is saying. I'm one of those type of people. I like to show you. You tell me what you're looking for. I put the criteria in, and I'll let you see what's out there. Let's look at the inventory. Okay, you say you want what? All right, this is the price range for that. This is what you qualify for. Let's have a conversation. I think that's probably the best way, even from a seller's perspective. You want to put your house on the market for how much? Okay, these are the houses in the market that has similar to same things that your house has, and this is how much they went for. So let's have a conversation. I think that's kind of like the best way to do it. You're pretty good at just giving it to them straight. I'm more of, this is what the paperwork say. I can't make houses come on this. That's not there. I can't.
I'm a visual person, so
Right.
I'll show you.
So okay, I know we talked about this, but let me just show you what I found. I'm more of a let's see, let you see it, because I think that numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a raise the eye up person, like,
For real.
huh? No. Okay, so that's not realistic. Like, really? You just gonna give it to me just like that's not realistic. I ain't got time to sugarcoat this. Come on, let's get this. Let me show you. Let me tell you. Unless you're willing to do this, and move this a little bit over here, I'm sorry. Terrence, am I hurting your ears?
I'm just saying, you can hear when you hit the table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's
That's how I make my
passionate. That's
point.
We
passion.
got millions of listeners.
The
Millions of listeners.
millions.
Millions. I need to
Millions of
sell 1 million people houses. So yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I talk with my hands. So this is what I do. But I'm gonna keep my hands to my side.
One of the things that we're getting into, and I know we haven't really talked about this much, is commercial property. We have a car wash that's out there, that's out on the market right now on 78th and Truce, 7822 Truce Avenue. And that's one of the reasons why I chose Tanisa is because I felt like she pushes the bar, with residential and commercial, and then also helping investors, doing seminars. I mean, this is something that we're trying to build here. This is just not a one show thing over here. We're actually trying to build a conglomerate. Yeah,
Yes.
a whole empire and conglomerate.
We are. I want to be. I don't even know who I could say I aspire to be, or who Oprah. Okay, that's a great aspiration. Oprah, can I be you? I know you do you really well, but I just want to be a clone of you.
In the real estate game and everything and outside of that, because like we kind of talked about how you can do so much with real estate, and that's what we're trying to do. Residential, commercial, investing, owner financing, renting, everything. She's already done majority of this already anyway. So yeah, so she's speaking from experience. So the fact that if she's one of those type of people, like, I don't know everything, she'll tell you, I don't know everything. I don't know everything, but I can tell you who do. And that's basically what it is. So I just want to throw that out there, that we're dipping and dabbling in commercial, and it's been going good so far. I think we got a call.
Do we have a call? So, yeah, we are. Oh, since she said it and she brought it up, we are totally looking for agents who are interested in commercial, have experience in commercial real estate, because we are tapping into that market as well. So, again, give us a call, 816-469-5350.
Okay, we got a phone call. Go ahead, call her.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Is this
Hi, Miss
Lakeisha?
Anissa.
Who do we have on the
Can you
Who
hear
do we
me?
have on the line? I-
My name's Lakeisha.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Hey.
Say hi,
Hello.
everybody, to Lakeisha.
How
you guys.
you doing, Lakeisha?
So Lakeisha,
Hi.
Lakeisha is one of my clients. She is actually one of the persons who was qualified to receive the $15,000 neighborhood lift
Congratulations.
Yes.
money.
Yeah.
So Lakeisha, we talked about the neighborhood lift program earlier, and we were talking about the realistic expectations and the reality of the homes that are out here, and basing it upon what you're qualified for and what you can actually afford. And at this time, you are currently searching diligently for a home, aren't you?
Yes. Yes.
And
I was.
I can't hear her.
You can't hear her?
Can you hear
I
me?
her.
Okay, hold on. I'm adjusting. I can hear you now. So
I was.
you was? Did we stop?
No, I did not stop. I'm still looking.
Okay.
It has been a roller coaster, but by faith, I haven't given up. I keep telling myself, but it's worth it because this is what I want. So I
Right.
got to keep pushing myself to keep looking. But the houses out there, some are not good, some are good, some not on your budget. So you just got to keep looking. Be patient.
Definitely, definitely. Do you want to tell the listeners, when you say that the homes aren't good and what you have to be patient, or what the actual problem is right now with the homes that are on the market and what you're qualified for? Do you mind sharing with the listeners your price range of the properties and some of the things that you've seen that are out there?
The range I qualify for about 35,000. The homes that I'm looking for are some are investment properties that you see, um, and the other properties are as is. So you're really not finding a lot until when you do find one, you just gotta put your bid in and hopefully cross your fingers that they'll accept your offer. But 3 times I've put in the offer and 3 times they decline. So I'm just still looking for that that one.
It's out there.
And the thing is with the neighborhood lift program is you have to have a property that is already put together. There is no as
Mhm.
is, so that's the issue that we're coming across. And I'm very positive that we're gonna find something for you. So I want you to stick in there, and it's the
Yes,
yeah, I'm not gonna let you quit anyway.
ma'am.
I mean,
No.
the house is out there. So Lakeisha we've seen numerous and numerous and numerous of homes,
Numerous.
numerous homes, but unfortunately, the quality of some of the homes just aren't up to par. It's way more work that needs to be put into them, and that's kind of expected. It's kind of
Mhm.
expected because the homes are kind of going at market rate right now, and her qualification is 35,000. But even with that being said, once she does actually find a home, and once she uses the $15,000 down payment assistance from the neighborhood lift program, her mortgage payment with taxes and insurance is going to be like less than $200. So
Yeah,
that's why
about
Lakeisha,
235.
right?
To be exact.
To be
Yeah, about 235.
about
And that is a
235.
good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why we're not going to give up. There's going to be a house. We're going to find her a house because there's there's no way that you're going to pass up owning a home and only having your mortgage payment being $200. So we're going to find you a home. I'm confident. We're going to go looking today.
Yeah, we
Yes.
are. Actually, right after this, ain't that right, Lakeisha?
Yes.
Um,
I'm ready.
I just wanted to highlight something. I was thinking about this on my way here. You know, what we're talking about here is the amount of money that people pay for cars. We're
Mhm.
talking about this is somewhere you could live in. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a little baffled.
Yeah.
But and then on top of that, your mortgage is cheaper a month than your car payment would be.
Yeah.
It
I don't
sure
think
is.
I understand what she's saying
No, I
here.
understand.
I'm serious. I'm
can't
like,
fathom.
I don't think people get it. I know what it's like to not know exactly where you're gonna live. I know what that feels like. And if you're in an opportunity or in a position to have something that's your own,
That's my
take it.
own.
That's right. That's
If I
why.
punch a hole in, I don't have to call the landlord.
Say it,
I just
Keisha.
Right,
take
That's
it
the
right.
up when I
reason
feel
why
like
she's not gonna give up because she understands how important this decision is for her
Yes,
and her
yes.
family.
Yes, Lakeisha. Oh,
Yes.
we talked about the Spring Homes tour, and that's where I met you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're excited because we're hosting a fall homes tour. Can you, since you were actually there, you were actually on the bus, and you were actually at the kickoff to the homes tour too, right?
Yes.
Can you just give us a little bit of insight on what you experienced, what you saw, how it made you feel, how it did? Just kind of tell us if that was part of your inspiration to become a homeowner. Just kind of give us some insight about the Spring Homes Tour for the people who weren't able to experience it in the spring, and now they do have the opportunity this fall to experience the home tour.
Oh yeah. When I found out the information, I was excited. I was like, oh my goodness. I prayed on this. I was like, it's time to go. I gotta buckle down. No ifs buts about it. So I went to the program and learned some information that I need to learn about my credit, what to need to do. And I mean, if you're going to be paying $500 a month, you can afford to fix your credit and afford a home. But some people don't understand. They think there's a lot of simulations and things with trying to purchase a home. But it was really, really good information that y'all gave us. And I even tell my coworkers, like, okay, this is what y'all need to do. They're not in there, but I tell them, hey, all you got to do is fix your credit. It ain't going to be tomorrow. It might take a year. So the information y'all gave to me, I'll give to my employees. So they should be giving you a call, Miss Sis.
Hey, that's wonderful, and that's exactly why I do what I do. That's exactly why I put on seminars. That's exactly why I feel that the Homes Tour is a much needed event. Because if I can teach someone, and then they can teach someone, and we
Yes.
continuously just share information, that's how we make a big difference. Share the knowledge, and
That's
you
right.
can impact a lot of people. So just me talking briefly, and me putting on the homes tour and giving you the insight and the knowledge that you can actually afford a home. You can buy a home. Yes, you may not be ready today, but if you do these little steps and put in the work, you'll be able to afford a home at a later date. And it doesn't have to be the most expensive home. And that's why I'm happy that you're not going to stop, because this home, you can live in it, you can grow in it, and you can keep it or you can sell it. And then you can buy that bigger home that you want. You can buy, whatever it is that you want. But right now, you're paying for somewhere to live. And why not let that be your own property? Regardless to, if it's 100,000, 200,000, or 2,000, it's yours. So thank you. You're awesome. I'm so happy that you called in. I'm happy that I met you. And I hope that the information that I share, the experience, everything that you just share with somebody else.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
That's
I'm
awesome.
talking to them today, like, hey, we got to do this.
Yeah, and be sure to let your friends and anybody that you do know that has employment for at least 2 years or more, and they file their taxes, that the neighborhood lift program money is still available. It's not gone.
Okay.
So be sure to share that
I
information
will let them
too.
know.
I will do. So we want to thank you for calling in, Lakeisha. We will see you shortly.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.
About 5:15.
Bye.
Bye.
That was awesome.
She
I
sounds so
forgot.
motivated.
Huh?
She sounds so motivated
Very.
to find a home.
She is. It's a roller coaster ride. Buying the home buying process, it can be a roller coaster ride. It could be discouraging, it could be encouraging, it could be overwhelming, it could be just so many different feelings. It's like the shortest term relationship. But I mean, it's a plethora of emotions that you go to and through in a little bit of time. But you have to be sure to stay focused and look at the end result. The end result is the likelihood of you finding something is going to be there. Your house is there. You just have to go through the motions.
Right.
So if you can sustain and ride out the wave, then the feeling that you feel, the rewarding feeling, is there at the end. Just know it's coming.
So when you consider the ride that you took to get your real estate license, okay, that's the whole reason why the ride is what it is. Because even though your client is dealing with this client is trying to move into this house. This
Yeah.
client is trying
Right.
to buy a house. Guess who's dealing with those emotions with them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Their new best friend, who wants to now call them and say, "Man, I saw this house on my way on my lunch break. I don't know if it's on sale, but I think it's on sale. But that's the one I want. I know it ain't got no garages, and I know I wanted 2 garages, but this is what I want now." And then they look at, "Nah, this ain't the one." You know, you're going through all of that with them.
We just
So-
bought a home. We just bought another home, and this past summer. And when I tell you, we were those people, we were those clients that you probably want to run away from. But like she said, the houses are just going quick. When you put in, I mean, we probably put in like 3 or 4 offers before we got the home that we have now. And the market. So I could understand, I could relate with those clients, because I'm like, okay, I remember me and my husband.
Right.
Yeah, and they have to. Our clients have to be realistic. If you're ready to buy a home, let's buy a home.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say realistic, like, are you ready or you just, you know, that makes a difference. Because you just, that lets us know you're just, we're going to take our time. But if you're like,
No, we're not gonna take our time.
That's the thing. We have to know exactly where our clients is at.
Right.
I like to know when you want to move.
Yeah.
Well, see, I gotta be out by the end of this month. See, that's not gonna work. All right, well, let's talk about this. That's when the realistic expectations come in. It.
What she say? Let's have a conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
Let's have a
Look at
conversation.
this paper.
Look at this paper.
Statistics show-
It takes about 30 to 45 days to close a house.
Now, this
So-
is just what the statistics say.
That is too funny. So, again, we are excited to have Kanaya and Latoya join the team. I hope you guys are ready.
Yes, I'm
You
excited
know,
to be
I
here.
got tissue for you.
Okay.
When you want to cry and you want to give up and you like, and I'm going back to clock in because this deal fell through. It's gonna happen. This is
Right.
like a faith-based business.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can work your tail off. You can dedicate all this time to this person, and for whatever reason, the deal doesn't go through. But guess what? You just gotta lace up your bootstraps and get on up off your butt and go on to the next one.
I mean,
And-
because when we talk about people like Oprah, how many no's did she hear?
Oh,
Right.
A trillion,
Most
probably.
definitely.
I mean, we just don't have time to be worrying and counting on the no's.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So again, if you guys are interested in a career in real estate, or you want to have a conversation, or you're thinking about it, or you're in real estate currently and you just feel like where you're at just isn't fitting for you, come and join the team at Keys Realty Group. Call us 816-469-5350 so we can have a conversation. That's about to be my new thing. I'm about to say we're gonna have a
We need to
conversation.
have a
Yeah,
conversation.
before you say that ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Right.
before- yeah,
Conversation.
yeah. I ain't gonna say that. Ain't gonna. Let's have a conversation.
That's a little finesse. That's a little finesse right there.
I don't
Let's
know
have a.
about finesse.
That's a little finesse. We need to have a conversation. We
All
need to
right.
have a conversation.
So we'll be back the same time not the same time. We'll be back the second Wednesday of September, and we're gonna have some guests to come in that are gonna be appearing at the homes tour, so that you can kind of get a brief synopsis of what's going to be occurring, and we'll have information going out about the homes tour and every other event that we have set up. Wow, for the next for the rest of 2018, and we are excited.
Look out for the seminars.
Oh yeah, the seminars. So yes. Please follow it. They'll be posted on all the pages. The KUAW. I got the Keys KC. I want to thank everybody at KUAW for allowing us to come in and share the information with you guys. They're awesome. Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They see the value in getting the information out, whether it's this show or a host of the 100 other shows that they offer on KUAW. But please, we want to thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll be back here. What day is the second Wednesday?
September 12th, we'll be back on at 4 p.m.
Okay. So
You got any listings you want to shout out real quick?
Oh, girl, I got a whole lot. So, Miss Bitten or Miss Keys to KC, we're gonna be having a open house for a few properties that we have coming on the market, and the ones that we have on the market, we have 3328 Bitten Boulevard, 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, recently remodeled. Check it out. We have 3133 Bitten Boulevard, that is 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, recently renovated. Check it out. We have a host of a lot of other ones. I just didn't bring the list with me, but if you go to our website, www.keysrealtygroupinc.com, they are posted on there. If you go to our Facebook page, Keys Realty Group, they'll be posted on there before the day is out. If you have questions about being approved for the neighborhood lift program, please reach out to one of us. We will definitely give you the information. And if you don't make the neighborhood lift program, there are other programs out there that'll help you with the down payment assistance. But we want to see you guys at the home buying seminars and the budgeting and credit seminars every week, starting next week until the homes tour and beyond. So again, thank you guys for joining us. We will see you guys next month. And if you have any questions about anything, contact us 816-469-5350. This is brought to you by Keys Realty Group and KUAW. And I don't know what he said.
And the Music and More Foundation.
Oh, and the Music and More Foundation. I can't read lips.
Thanks, Terrence.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Hello.
What's up?
Lord.
Because
Girl, that's because.
this radio show. I said your mama asked me to come to the radio show.
Is that so? What is
Yeah.
that? Is that a candle?
Say goodbye to
Here,
Facebook
do you want
Live.
to talk to him?
Bye.
Bye.
Camera. Oh, we all in the
I don't know what's still on.
Where was
Where's
it?
it at?
Which camera is it?
There's one over there.
Oh, okay. You're so.
I'm looking at him like.
Look, and I'm looking at the computer.